Bar muscle ups. Here are 4 cues to help you with your bar muscle ups. Jumping behind the bar with the feet in front of you. That's number 1. Number 2, nice open extension to the front. We open up those shoulders and go to that inflection point. Number 3, we drop the hips before we pull. And number 4, once we've dropped the hips, we then accelerate the feet down, which brings the hips out, and that gives us that snap to the bar. Toes to bar, pull-ups, I've always said stand underneath. Bar muscle-ups, let's take a step back, and we're going to jump to the bar from this angle. So you're going to step in, jump from behind, lifting your feet up, and then you're going to push forward. So that's what it looks like versus coming up on the bar, jumping, and getting started like this. That first rep is always going to be quite challenging. You're not going to have the push through and the openness of the shoulders that you would have if you jumped from behind the bar. So cue number 2 is once we've jumped from behind the bar, open our shoulders, pushing that head through with nice extension to the back. Let's have a look at that. Start behind the bar, jump up with the feet in front, push, and then relax there. So it's that extension at the front. Here, extend. Here, extend. What can go wrong? People can jump up and they rush it. So they jump up and they want to cut up too quick and they're not taking the time to really maximize the swing as they come through. Cue number 3, drop the hips before you pull. The biggest mistake for a lot of people is we pull too early, which results in the chicken wing. So we want to refrain from doing a lot of chicken wing and we want to be patient. Once we've come through to the front and we've maximized that, then we need to drop our hips fast. Think of a really fast V-up snap. Real compression. So the feet are going to come up to this straight horizontal line really fast, and then you're going to preempt that horizontal line, hitting it by bringing the feet down, which induces the hip action to the bar, and then you can roll over. It's very important once we've extended to the front that we then drop our hips and we haven't pulled on the bar. Let's have a look at that. Jump, push through, and then drop. Now you notice there as I drop the hips, I'm just illustrating the simple drop of the hips, but just keeping my arms constant, okay? My head's in line with the arms. I haven't yet pulled. What it might look like if you pull too early is you come through, but then you pull, you don't give yourself a chance for your hips to actually drop. If you pull on the bar, no matter what you do, your body stays straight. You think that you're high, you think you've got your feet high, but you haven't created the angle of your hip. So therefore you've got nothing to push against and your feet are a little bit low, okay? We want the feet to come up and then accelerate down from a higher spot, not being low because you've pulled on the bar. That brings us to the 4th and final cue. It's the speed of which you drop the hips and then push the feet down, which gets you up on the bar nice and high. If you pull too early, you don't get there. If your feet are too slow and you still haven't pulled, you don't get there. So it's the speed of the heels going up and down. I've come out to the front and I've sort of maximized that swing. This is sort of my inflection point of how far I can go. Then I'm going to drop my hips and push my feet back down very fast. So I'm going to drop and push. And that creates the hip action to come out and gets me up nice and firm. So if I pull too early, watch what happens. I drop, but my feet are down. I've got nothing to leverage off of my feet. If I'm too slow with the feet, look what happens. My feet were too slow. It's all about the speed of the feet coming up to this point, back down, and then pulling. So all those drills coming into one. But let's have a final look at the finished product. So we come from behind, walk into the bar, jump up, feet up, open, hips to the bar, and finish here. Now when you link a bar muscle up, put your feet in front, lower, and push away. Hip and go. Lower. And there you got a bar muscle up. Good luck with the workout, guys.